Welcome back to Ivy Rose Knows. So it's Saturday. It's been such a busy weekend for me. We are sitting here. My little one turns 11 tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I don't know where the time goes, guys. They grow up so fast. I feel like it was just yesterday I brought the little thing home, and now she's turning 11. So we had been preparing today for her little birthday party tomorrow. And so, we've been so busy with that. My kids decided they were going to go hang out with their sisters and sleep over their older sister's house. Her cat had kittens and mom's just not cool. So mom figured she'd sit here and do this video on the Saturday night while her kids are out doing their thing, living their life. But how is everybody doing? I want to start off always by saying thank you, everybody, for all of the love. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I am working on growing it. I am working on getting better at these videos. So please do remember to leave me some constructive criticism in the comments, because I absolutely can take it and I'm asking you for it. I cannot make this channel better unless I know what I'm doing wrong. And so I appreciate all of your feedback. And so if you can leave me some feedback, I will definitely get to it and work on that. Because again, it's not just about me, it's about all of us. We are a little community, and I want to make sure I'm giving you guys everything that you want and are expecting from me. So again, I appreciate all of you. Let's talk about manipulation, guys. Manipulation. The ability to control something or someone to your advantage. Think about that. The ability to make somebody do something you want them to do. Like, I know we throw this word around, especially when it comes to Gypsy Rose. Like, we're sitting there, we throw around, oh, she's a manipulator, she's a master manipulator, she's a manipulator. But I really want you to truly think about what manipulation is. You know what I mean? The ability, don't mind me, it's cold out here, guys. It's one of those nights where there's a chill and I can't get rid of it. But I really want you to think about what it means to get into somebody's head and make them or force them to think a way you want them to think. To do something you want them to do by playing mind games. Having control over their mind. Knowing what they're going to do next because you've made them do it. You've hung that information there for them. You are manipulating them, not so much with your hands to force them to do something, but with your mind, to be able to have the skill to say certain things and behave a certain way so somebody responds in a way that you want. That is truly a frightening thought. To have control over somebody's mind, to get them to do something that you want them to do. That is exactly what Gypsy Rose did. And I know people like, she manipulated Nick. Some have even said she manipulated Ryan. Some have even said that she manipulated Ken. But there are far more victims out there of her manipulation than people even realize. Okay? She manipulated Nick. Well, she found him online, understanding that he was vulnerable, so that right there was a target for her. She knew that would be an easy job. And she did things for him. She gifted him sexually via the computer. She gave him love and affection. And she played on that and preyed on his need for love and affection to get him to kill her mother. We know that Gypsy didn't care about Nick, unfortunately. It's sad, but he didn't care. But she was able to do that. 2 years it took her to do that, but she was able to hang her love for him and her sexuality over him to get him to believe that her mother needed to be killed for them to be together. Absolutely crazy to me. Same thing with Ryan. She manipulated Ryan. She led him to believe that she loved him. She never loved Ryan. She used him for what she needed him for. But again, she led him to believe that she wanted to be with him forever. And this guy was caught off guard like, you just left me? We're married. We're supposed to be together forever. And she just took off to where she wanted to be after she got exactly what she needed from him. And then you have Ken. Now she's with Ken. Do I believe she loves Ken? I did at first. But now I'm wondering if her relationship with Ken isn't nothing but a manipulation. You know what I mean? Like manipulating him into getting pregnant. We all watched that go down. Her talking about, oh, I didn't know that I could get pregnant. She knew damn well she could get pregnant. She wouldn't have taken the plan B with Ryan, right? But again, I think she manipulated him into believing that she couldn't get pregnant, so she could get pregnant. And so her show can carry on to another season. Because we have to remember, ultimately with her, it's all about getting what she wants. She wants money and she wants attention. And she's getting that by manipulating all of these people. But the victims that nobody else sees are all of us, all of you out there in the public, all of the people who believe this story that she puts out there and makes them believe how she's a victim, how she was a victim of her mother, preying on you to believe that she was a victim of Nick and she was a victim of Ryan, leading you all to believe this fake story. She gets online all the time and tells you what you want to hear. She tells you what she thinks you need to hear in order to believe her story. So everybody out in the public who watches her and who believes all of her nonsense are in fact victims of her master manipulation, because they're believing this story that she's putting out there for them. That is truly a scary, frightening thought. Now you got to remember, to me, in my opinion, she is an online predator. She found Nick online. She sought him out, manipulated him, groomed him, all using the internet. And here she is, in my opinion, an online predator, using the internet to manipulate all of you into believing this story. And again, giving her things, giving her gifts online, giving her gifts on her TikTok lives, putting up, you guys all saw her putting up her address because she wants letters. She ain't wanting letters. She wants you to send her gifts. She wants things from you. She's going to take your money. She's going to take your, however she can get it, however she can benefit from you believing this story that she put out there. Everybody out in the public is a victim of her manipulation if they believe what she's saying. So when you sit there and you hear her story, I really want you to think along the lines of how brilliant she is, how brilliantly skillful she is at manipulating people, at making people believe what she wants them to believe, at making people do what she wants them to do. And that's exactly what she does all the time. And so, you got to be really careful with believing her story. If you want real knowledge on the facts of her case, go look it up for yourself. Now, I'm going to suggest Becca Scoops. You don't have to watch Becca Scoops if you don't want to, but I'm going to suggest her content. And she is here on YouTube. And I'm going to suggest her content because she lays it all out brilliantly and so easily to understand, to where you can pick it up and be like, I kind of knew that, but I didn't know how to put it into sequence. She does it for you. She takes all of that hard work, takes all of that information out of your head and brilliantly lays it out in front of you so you can understand more about Gypsy Rose and this case and how Gypsy Rose has manipulated television, there's Moo jumping up on me, how she has manipulated all of the public, how she has manipulated the men in her life. And so I really suggest, if you haven't yet watched Becca Scoops, please go watch her. She is here on YouTube, but she lays it all out, Gypsy's story. And again, the fact that she is such a master manipulator is just really concerning. And so just be very careful when you believe her stories. That's all I'm going to say. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Like, do you understand how serious the fact that she can manipulate people is? Let me know what you guys think. And